Are you looking for a simple way to get back in shape? Feel like you've let your fitness go? I've got 4 simple steps for you. The first step goes back to one of my all-time favorite acronyms, and that's KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Not that you're stupid. I have to tell myself that. The big thing is to get started and make it easy and accessible. For this reason, I highly suggest working out at home, and to start, focusing solely on calisthenics, using body weight exercises, air squats, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, planks. These are all great ways to engage your muscles, provide some stimulus for muscle growth, and it makes it easy. You want to start small. Shoot for 20 minutes, 3 to 4 times a day. If you overcomplicate it, say you're going to go to the gym, it's out of your way, you've got this complicated workout plan, you're less likely to do it because you're going to feel overwhelmed. So the first step is keep it simple, make an action plan to start tomorrow, and you're going to spend 20 minutes doing body weight exercise. When you do start getting back into reclaiming your fitness, I know I just said that I recommend 3 to 4 times a week. My biggest recommendation would be 2 days where you spend that 20 minutes doing calisthenics work. The other 2 days, go for fast, brisk walks or light jogs. We want a good balance of strength exercises and conditioning, getting our aerobic base reestablished. I'm also a big fan of rucking. You can either throw some weights into a backpack, throw a kid into a carrier, or I'm a big fan of having a weighted vest. It rides a little smoother and it's more comfortable. The important part about this is that you are taking action and you are reinforcing to your mind that this is something you are capable of and something that you've committed to, and you're not going to let yourself down. The second step in reclaiming your fitness, besides getting started, is when you get started, you're going to want to focus on using good form. It's important to have a full range of motion with your push-ups, your pull-ups, your squats, your sit-ups, so you're actively engaging the muscle. And it's also important to manage your intensity. Don't go too hard too fast. You haven't done anything in a few months and you jump into a highly competitive, high energy, high intensity environment, your chances of injury or burnout are really high. So like I said in the beginning, we want to keep it simple and we want to focus on form. The big thing is that we are taking action to reclaim our fitness. The third step is to incorporate more dedicated strength training. I recommend doing this after about a month of training 3 to 4 days a week with body weight exercises. At this point, you're going to want to add more dedicated strength routines into your program and make it a solid 4 days a week, if not 5 days a week. I still like working out at home just because it's accessible. The harder we make something on ourselves, the less likely we're going to do. So I'm a big proponent of sandbag workouts using tools like kettlebells or sledgehammers, which are cheap, easy to store, and don't require investing in an expensive home gym or having an expensive gym membership. If you're looking for examples of exercises like these, I have plenty of them in the coursework available for free in the Apex Elite community on school. There's a link to that in the show notes if you want these programs or the how-to videos about how to do them. The fourth step, and arguably the most important step if you're looking to reclaim your fitness, is dialing in your nutrition. There's an old saying that abs are built in the gym, but revealed in the kitchen. You got to fuel your body properly and be mindful of what you eat. Protein is your friend. It should be what you start every meal with. It should be what you start your day with. Ideally, we want like 0.7 grams per pound of body weight, or our targeted body weight. Ideally, I like to shoot for a gram, if not a gram and a half per pound. Big benefits of protein is when you start your day with protein, when you start your meals with protein and then move on to your carbs or your fats, you're going to feel satiated faster, and protein is necessary for building muscle. If we're building muscle, the muscle itself requires more active metabolism to maintain itself. So you're actually going to be losing fat just by having more muscle. Um, there's lots of different ways you can approach your nutrition. We all know what junk food is. Avoid the junk food. If you need to have one cheat meal a week, I'm a proponent of no cheats. Come up with a plan that works for your body and stick to it. You can go with tracking your macros. There's great macro trackers available for free in all the app stores. If you need a recommendation, let me know. I'm a big fan of the carnivore diet. I know a lot of people who've had success with keto. Personally, what I do is I cycle my carbs. I could make like a 30-minute video about all the different nutrition plans that you could use to achieve your goals. Again, outside of the scope, but you have to think about it and you have to factor it in. I know for me, one of my big things is, I think this is something that a lot of dads encounter, is you're kind of the garbage disposal of the family. Oh, your kids got some leftovers, you're going to finish them. Dad tax, you're not really mindful of how much you actually consume. Come up with what you should be eating and stick to the plan. Treat it as seriously as you treat your workout plan, and I guarantee you'll have results. Like I said, this is the simple way to get started. And the important thing is to get started. Start moving your body, start developing your strength, start developing your aerobic base, come up with a meal plan of some sort, and get started and stick to it. If you want clarity on this, join the Apex Elite community where you'll have more direct access to me. You can ask questions in the group, lots of knowledgeable men in there, and I look forward to helping you on your journey to reclaiming your fitness.